Hello, welcome to the channel. And today I want to talk about the Subaru Crosstrek. Is it worth all the fuss? If you have your ear to the automotive ground, then you probably know that people can't seem to get enough of this car. It's lauded with praise, especially for younger drivers. And I'm here to answer the question, is it really worth all the fuss? And the answer is yes and no. Yes and no. So stay tuned and I'll walk you through it. So let me start by saying these things are popular. Just on my morning walk, there was one here as well. And believe it or not, my neighbor actually has two of them. So they are a beloved little vehicle. And indeed, it is a fun car. Some things I like about it, let me be on the positive first, is that it fits tall people really well. I am 6'4", 192 meters, 1 meter 92, and I fit really well in there, and I don't have any blockage from the B-pillar like I do in some cars, looking at you, BMW. And in general, it drives, I would say, just okay. The model we're looking at here today is the 2024 Premium. And so it doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but it's still a pretty decent vehicle. And oddly enough, it came with auto dimming mirrors and side mirrors as well with that package. This thing is great in the snow. It is almost worth it just for that if you live in a snowy area like we do here in Maryland. We had some pretty decent snow this year. And I can tell you this thing tackled a decent amount like you see here with aplomb. It is truly an impressive vehicle. Drawbacks. It's the engine. This boxer engine. Blech. I know some love it. Yes, it's very fuel efficient, but it's a little unrefined, noisy. When you're trying to get on the highway, you literally have to floor it. There's lag. Yeah, it is quite an unrefined engine, although, you know, there's a plus side. It is dependable. So let's give it that. Okay, the other drawbacks are the interior quality. Now, the model that I was looking at has the premium trim, which is one up from the base. And that means you get some pretty interesting and low quality plastics. That door panel you're looking at there on the armrest, you can literally push it in with your finger, and there's quite a large space in there. So not the greatest quality, but it is a budget car. Keep that in mind. So you do have to realize that. And of course, the usual array of hard plastics. But not a disaster. You know, I've seen a lot worse. Okay, let's move to the topic of the center console, the screen. I've noticed some people aren't a big fan of it. I personally thought it worked really well. I liked the size of it. Of course, I would like to have more AC or climate controls with buttons, but overall it was absolutely fine, and it connected really well with a multitude of cell phones. And so in general, I really thought it was okay. And plus, on this premium model, the sound system, which was what I thought to be a no-frills sound system, was pretty solid. Yeah. I especially like the separate menu across the top that had the temp, the car stats, and X mode. Okay, let's get to the juicy bits. That's its off-road capability. Here I am on a gravel surface. Of course, any car can ride on gravel, but the Crosstrek does it with a nice bit of stability and feel, and I really liked how it felt off-road. Here I'm going through some pretty deep water, about up to the bumper. I put it in X mode, and it went through there just beautifully, very stable. And when there was some slippage, the traction control would come in there and correct things so that all-wheel drive, symmetrical all-wheel drive system works extremely well as expected. And here I am going to the same bit of water again for fun, because who doesn't love driving through puddles, right? And again, it does really well. Pretty deep water. I wouldn't take just any car through this, so this one did it with a lot of confidence. So yeah, that part's very impressive. So overall, it's a great car. During this outing, you can see I had some company from an Impreza. So I parked next to it. Beautiful blue, by the way. And yeah, it's I can see why it's worth all the fuss. It's perhaps not for everyone, but it's certainly a great car if you want a good all-arounder. Lots of good space inside. Fits tall people. Decent, I would say a very solidly decent interior. Good off-road capability. And just an all-around great little vehicle. So yeah, there you go. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you.